Hello, I'm Frank McLaughlin from McLaughlin Lofts, and tonight I'm going to talk about the only disease that actually scares me in all of pigeons. At McLaughlin Lofts, as many of you know, that I haven't flock treated my pigeons since 2013. So I will vaccinate, I worm them, spray them for parasites or give them baths, but I do not flock treat the birds. I don't worry about disease here at McLaughlin Lofts. I'm actually fearless. Unlike many fanciers, I'm completely fearless about disease. But there is one disease that scares me more than any other, and the only thing that I really worry about in the pigeons. Here with my birds, if I get a new pigeon, I vaccinate it, I spray it for parasites, I worm it, and I add it right to my breeders. I don't worry about it one bit. My birds have had a lot of challenges to their immune system. Many of them come from Europe. Some have raced in a combine for years. Others have come from South Africa or Zimbabwe. And others have just, been my pigeons that have grown and lived with the others. Now, I do, like everyone else, I'll get a sick pigeon. Doesn't scare me at all. I will treat a sick pigeon individually. I won't flock treat the birds. So should a pigeon get canker, respiratory, I'll treat it individually. And what I do, unlike most other fanciers probably in the world, is I leave the sick pigeon right in with the healthy pigeons. And again, I want to challenge the immune system of the healthy pigeons. I want to continuously bring the immune systems up, make them stronger. And the only way to make immune systems stronger is exposure, is challenging to other bacteria or virus or anything in general that will make the pigeon stronger. I'm good with that. I will treat a sick bird. If it gets better, great, and it breeds healthy birds, super. I'll continue. If it gets sick again, usually don't want it in my population. I'm not interested in weakness. I don't want to breed from weakness. Many people medicate to keep their birds healthy, and they end up breeding from pigeons that normally would have taken themselves out of the population. At McLaughlin Lofts, I either lose them or, I part with them if they can't stay healthy because they're not going to have antibiotics to keep them healthy. Now, the only thing that scares me in the entire sport for disease is Paramixovirus. If you haven't dealt with Paramixovirus, it's deadly and extremely frightening. It can wipe you out. So my pigeons are religiously vaccinated for Paramixovirus. Now, I usually use combination vaccines, whether it's a Salmonella Paramixovirus combo, an adeno, circo, Paramixovirus, a rotavirus, Paramixovirus. I will use combination vaccines, but the main thing in the vaccine is the Paramixovirus. So if I can offer any advice to fanciers, be strict with vaccinating for Paramixovirus, vaccinate for PMV about a month before breeding, vaccinate the babies at weaning, and old bird team maybe before the race season, same with the young birds. That tends to when I give them their booster for my own birds, I'll vaccinate them at weaning and then maybe a few weeks before the young bird season, and continue with the PMV vaccines every year. I used to only vaccinate one time in their life, maybe 10, 15 years ago, but I've seen vaccinated pigeons get Paramixovirus. So now I'm very strict and vaccinate everything yearly once they've been vaccinated. Hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe. And thank you, Frank McLaughlin, McLaughlin Lofts.